the first one is the recognition. Secondly, something happens, and when I say something happens, it could be like you get a heart attack, or your wife dies, or some, some life-changing event happens to you, and that makes you realize that, oh my goodness, I'm going to die, or my life is so short, I can't take things for granted. And third reason, I'm not sure whether you will buy this, but it's when you become a religious person, when you let God change you, which is the only three ways it will happen. And for me, the change happened when I actually got separated. I go like, my goodness, what happened? So the second thing happened to me was an event, and I go like, so I could have gone into denial, or I could have gone, okay, let me take a good hard look at what went wrong, and I realized that actually I had a lot of bad habits, which was left over from, actually there's a lot of people we were like that because of how we were brought up, bad fathers, abusive, whatever. Then the second realization, third is how, then okay, you go to God and say, can you help change me? So actually, these are the three things, and they happen together. If you try to do it on your own, it's very hard, because you get into this trap, because you've already molded yourself into this behavior. You can't change, so you need an external help, really, but you only need it. So even if you decide to turn to God for the sake of argument, you only go when you realize you need Him. It doesn't happen like in the fairy tales where lightning comes and bolts you. It's not magic. So if you don't realize that that's the end of the story, and the realization comes unfortunately, a lot of guys especially, when something bad really happens. But on the other hand, when something bad really happens, the other way could happen. They go into complete denial, and they go like, the whole world is wrong and I'm right.
Like somebody who wanted to commit suicide, everybody's fault.
You need to let go.
And then sometimes that attitude can come in positive ways. Like I think you're already in that attitude where you cannot change. And that is really, what you're doing essentially is pronouncing a death sentence. Let's say we're talking about somebody, right? You're just saying like, no hope, finish, dead. And I know it's natural to feel that way, but is it fair? You see? So that's the thing. Everybody has hope. You gotta ask faith.
Fantastic! I love that. Fantastic! Bravo! Please give Danesh, Daryanani a round of applause.
Danesh, what?